So today, the 18th of July 2022, the temperature outside got up to about 34 degrees C. And as you can see, it's heated the ground to about 25 degrees. Although the sun's gone down at the moment because it's currently 7:30 in the evening. As you may be aware on my channel, I've got a pool and I'm doing some solar pool heating experiments. Where I've got the original dome, the solar panel version 1 and the solar panel version 2 running into it. But anyway, you're here to find out about cooling your house. So let's take a look around. So as you can see from the thermal image of the house, you've got quite cold windows. All the ones that are closed, and the ones that are open at the top, and that's important, are quite warm. So there's warm air coming out. So why are the windows cold? And why is there cold air coming out of this vent? And, if I can get used to this gimbal, and from this vent from the tumble dryer, you can see there's some cold air coming out there too. Although I haven't got a tumble dryer fitted to it, so probably should block it up really. So on the floor in the kitchen, excuse the mess, and the shoes, so it's 22.7 degrees. Bearing in mind it was 25 outside. And obviously as heat rises, the ceiling is at 25.6 degrees. So if we go and have a look around the house, you can find things to switch off that generate heat. Because to keep your house cool, you want as many things as possible turned off. I know many people don't have a thermal imaging camera, but you can also use your smart meter to switch off all those power hungry devices. So as you can see, this kettle getting hot at the bottom. I'll just turn that off because there's not much water in there. So if you have a look at another room, 25 degrees, 24.9. You can see down here somewhere, there's something generating heat. And that is the hard drive on top of my computer. And this little fan is running as well. You can see that generates a little bit of heat, but it pushes the air around more than it heats. So this is just looking at the front room windows with the curtains closed, just to reflect some of the heat back out. You can see that the curtains are currently at 25 degrees. This is where the sun comes onto the front of the house. So it's a south facing window. And this is why we've got a blind up at our front door as well. And you can see the heat behind it and how much it's blocking. There should be a mirror around here somewhere. Yep, that's me. Then up the stairs, if I can find them in the dark. So 25.3, obviously heat rises. As we go up, you should see the temperature increase. 25, 25.4, 25.6, 25.6, 25.9, 26 and 26.7. Where the floor at the top, bearing in mind it was 23 degrees downstairs, is 27.5, 27.8, and then the ceiling, which is there, is 29 degrees. But what I've got in here is a bunch of towels on an airer sitting on top of a big drip tray or play tray and a fan at the back of it. So I've put about 8 litres on these towels today, and that's kept the house nice and cool at around about 25 degrees. And you can see the coldest part of the towel is actually 21.7 degrees C, and that'll be cooling the air down that's flowing through it. So basically it's humidifying the house. And with that, the water vapour will get onto all the surfaces, and as it evaporates, it'll actually cool them surfaces down as well. And you can see that the towels have been arranged so that the air flows through them. And the more wet towels you've got, the more surface area there is to increase the cooling effect. You can see all that water and how cool it is, hopefully, if I focus in on it. That the motor's producing some heat as well, but not a great deal. But you can see the towels are currently 20 odd degrees, and you can see the heat at the window. So the idea is the hot air rises and goes out the top windows, and the cold air drops to the kitchen and to the rest of the house downstairs, hopefully keeping the house nice and cool, which it has done all day today. So taking a look at the main bedroom at the front, you can see that I've left a gap in the top and used the curtains that have got a thermal backing, like a white thermal backing, to reflect the heat back. And the window's slightly open so that the hot air at the top escapes. That's a theory anyway. And you can see that the towels are currently at 22.3 degrees, 21 degrees C. So it has quite a good cooling effect. And the only energy that you're using is the fan, which is probably about 30 odd watts. So that's quite an efficient system. So if you're looking at 20p per kilowatt hour, divide that by 1,000, and that's watts per hour. Multiply that by 30 watts. So this costs you 0.6p an hour. So multiply that by 24 hours. So in a day, it's 14.4p a day. So if you multiply that by 31, you're looking at £4.46 for a 31-day month. Not bad, considering how much it costs for an aircon unit. Although this will raise the humidity of your home, so not really ideal for continual weekly use. It's best to use freshly cleaned towels too. And if you're not sure about this setup, there are humidifiers that you can purchase, so that may be better suited for you. One thing you do have to bear in mind though is that the downstairs doors and windows have to stay shut, because otherwise you lose all the cold air and then it drags in more hot air. And here's some short video clips of the 19th of July, which was the hottest day in the UK, getting up to about 40 degrees C, but inside the house it remained at about 26, so I'm pleased with the way it worked. Hope you've enjoyed this quick update, and I hope this keeps your house nice and cool.